Hello, my name is Connor Medeiros. I'm a production assistant. I work with my brother Cameron Morton. He's an AD assistant director. Um, I started this job going in blind with my brother as like a shadow day, and I fell in love right there. He showed me the roots. And that was about, how long ago was that? That was 2012. And then from right there that day, I was like, yeah, I want to be a production assistant. This is what I want to do. So yeah. I got to see Grown Ups 2 being filmed. I think it was in Foxborough. It was a humongous warehouse that we had. And I got to meet Adam Sandler, Chris Rock. It was a very starstruck emotion I had. I was shaky the entire time. From right there, I knew that that was the job I wanted to do. Production assistant does almost everything that he's told. It's not just one job. You could be like, it could be random. You can get somebody a cup of coffee. Like, that's a job. Mostly, what I have to do is take care of crowd control, make sure people are safe during the scenes that are being shot, keep people out of the shot. Repeat everything that the assistant director says. So if he says rolling, I gotta shout rolling. Cut, I gotta yell cut. Sound. So yeah. Have I made any mistakes? Yes, I have. I try not to let my brother see me sitting down because it's a very long day, 14, 16-hour days. So when he comes around the corner, he saw me sitting down once. He's like, nope, if I'm standing, you're standing. You gotta stay up. I have made some mistakes. One time in Boston near Emerson, we were at a cafe and we were shooting a scene where somebody had to walk inside of the building, like a pedestrian. And my job was to tell them when they yelled action to let the person go. I never did it, and they had to start the scene all over again. That was probably the biggest mistake I made because we had to start the entire scene over again. I'm sure I'll have more down the road, but yeah. The most exciting person to meet was probably Peter Dinklage, the guy from Game of Thrones. He was super nice. I met him, shook his hand. He's a great guy. Definitely probably one of the nicest guys I've ever met. That was a movie called I Care a Lot with Rosamund Pike, Peter Dinklage. I forgot the other one. She's like a model, but she's very famous. I forgot her name. Definitely a movie that I want to see. It's probably the longest I've worked on a movie. I think it was like 8 days. It was definitely a tough one. I did overnight shoots with that. That was a really interesting experience. Staying up till, one overnight we had was 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. That was a pretty big stretch, but I got through it. The worst and coolest thing. The worst thing I had to do was cover up during a rainstorm half the cameras because those guys were at lunch. So they left me there and I had to cover up all of the stuff. And yeah, it was stressful. But the coolest thing I ever did was watch and set up an explosion blowing out windows with an air cannon. That was probably the coolest thing I saw at 2 a.m. in the morning in a neighborhood. So then we got some pretty funny complaints after that. Yeah, that was pretty cool. It is extremely difficult. There was a time we were shooting in Emerson at the place I was talking about, and Peter Dinklage walks out of an Escalade, and the sidewalk is just covered with people, and as soon as he walks out, people just lose their mind. It's like you go instant security guard mode. You gotta make sure nobody touches them or comes near them. And working in Boston crowd control, they're so rude. You're gonna get yelled at a lot by people because they don't really care about you because you're not really in a uniform. You're kind of just dressed down. They don't know who you are. To them, you're just a guy with a walkie-talkie. So, yeah, crowd control is pretty difficult. The advice I can give is go in with an open mind. You can't really expect what's gonna happen because it's always different. But you gotta be on your toes a lot. It's a lot of thinking for yourself. So yeah. You get paid a lot. I don't know how much an hour, but I think the most I got was almost $400 for one day. Yes. My ultimate goal is to get where my brother is, so that's assistant director. I want to do what he's doing. It seems very stressful, but I think he can handle it. I'm just gonna jump right in. If my brother wasn't in the business, I'd probably have to go to college. He got into it, so I could get into it easily. What I learned for myself is that I can do more things at once. Like, I never noticed that I could do multiple things at once, think different things at the same time. It's a lot of thinking, and I shocked myself when I was like, oh wow, I can actually do this job well. Like, it's definitely a job for me I can do. To my brother Cameron, thank you. Without you, this wouldn't be possible. Thank you for having the interest that you had. Because if you weren't in this business, I wouldn't have the dream job that I have now. So thank you.